Yeah, yes, of course. I think tomorrow is one final. No, only you need to see this room. That is amazing. It's amazing because finally we're in football to play games like this and to have this environment. I think is amazing for us. When you want to become coach or player is because you want to play this kind of games. And tomorrow is one final. Is one final. We reach this point in this situation. We need to win, and I'm very positive. I am very confident because I think I have a very good players, very good squad with enough experience to play games like this, and for sure, it's a big motivation for us to play a derby always, but also when in this derby there are a possibility to win one trophy, no? Because also we need to respect the last game. Both of us, we have one game after this, no? But for sure, we need to win. This is a final, and we are ready for the challenge. I'm very excited about this. I agree, but I think the past is the past. Now is a different kind of game. But answering your question, the biggest problem you can have as a team is don't not generate chances. No? When you are generating chances and you are not scoring, the quality and the level of the players is good enough to score goals. No? Conversations between the players, they have a lot of experience about this. We don't need to speak too much because they want to score and they have the ability and the capacity to score goals. The team is generating chances. Only in this kind of conversations they are waiting to score all of the goals in this game. No? But it's not enough, no? Because maybe we need to score goals before and to reach this point in a better position. No? But is one of the things, obviously, we can improve. No? We need to be more clinical. As I told you after the last game, we need to be more clinical in the last third because we can kill the games and we are giving opportunity to opponents sometimes to reach a final of the game with some chances.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Can we see Macaron in the first 11?
About the second question is quickly answered. You can see tomorrow. About the first one, the opponent, for me, I want to be clear. From the beginning, speaking with my staff, always I told, if we want to win the trophy, the rival we need to beat is Bengal. Because finally, in my humble opinion, they have their best squad in the history in ISL. They have the best squad in their history in ISL. In my humble opinion, Mumbai City, Sigoa, all of the teams they are involved, Punjab, they don't have better squad than East Bengal. And East Bengal now is in the position they should be. Is my feeling, no? Because especially when you are playing in this kind of competition, no? Only 13 games give to you sometimes the chance. No? When you are playing 26 games, maybe is you have the possibility to show you are better team than the opponents. No? But when you have only 13 games, it's difficult. No? Even the last season, playing 26 games, Mogon Bagan win the league against me in the minute 93, with one goal, and I am playing with 10 players, remaining 2 games. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to. Everyone wants to win the league in the third fixture, but it's not possible. We are reaching this point, and there are no excuses. We are going to play one final against a very good opponent, and for sure we are going to try our best to get what this club deserves and these supporters deserve. No? Is to make history, being the first club winning 3 trophies in a row, and I think this club and these supporters deserve to give them the happiness they deserve in tomorrow's game. It's true in this season, Mugambagan and Ismail, I think they played 3 derbies and didn't win anyone, 1 loss and 2 draws. But this is the past. This is the past. Finally, it's a very good opportunity for us to show to everyone we can win one trophy because we are better than the opponent. No? But on paper, everything is amazing. No? But it's the time to speak on the pitch. It's the time, don't speak here. It's the time, words is very easy and amazing. In the board, everything is amazing because everyone is moving when you want to move the players. No? But finally, we need to show this on the pitch. And I think the words now is not enough for our supporters. Our supporters need to come to the stadium. I hope this is a big party in Indian football. I hope everything goes well tomorrow. We can see a very good game between two very good teams and everything happen in the right way. I think it's very important. But we are happy to have this opportunity tomorrow to try to win and to try to become champions, not tomorrow because we have one game more to play. But to win the game tomorrow means a lot for everyone, for our supporters. And about the supporters, we cannot ask them nothing. You need to give them before to ask. In the first half, if I am supporting in the last game, and in the first half I am paying one ticket, I go back to home in the first half. Because we need to give them something before to ask them. And they deserve. Tomorrow, we need to fight, we need to die for this match. Finally, we need to try to win the trophy and to give the club and the supporters what they deserve. I don't like to use as excuses these kind of things because finally, since we are not competing well against Intercashi or Goa, because that, no, I don't think so. I want to be very, very honest with you because maybe the easy answer for me as a coach is to tell you don't help to us a big gap between games. No, I don't think so. There are not excuses. We needed to compete better in these two games. But doing some things in not the best way possible, we are reaching the position in this point, depend on us. It's in our hands. And maybe another teams are reaching this position in the same situation that we are. It's amazing season, they are getting a very good result, but they are in the same position we are in this moment. No? Then we need to be positive, we need to put our focus in the next game. Obviously, we need to learn about the previous ones, but the most important thing for us is to win. The feelings how you reach the next game also is important. But the feelings how you are reaching one final, I don't think is too much important. What I mean is you can play for the Champions League, and maybe you are playing in the previous games, maybe not in the best level. But when you are in the final, you are in the final. Doesn't matter what happened before. No? And we have the opportunity to play one final tomorrow, and we are ready for that.
Coach, this is Nikhil from the Times of India. Coach, just a few minutes ago, Oscar Bruzon just told us that he and you are Spanish coaches and you don't play for draw. You always play for win. So, are you expecting tomorrow's match to be a festival goals or just a pure tactical match? Maybe not, going for win, maybe looking for opportunities to catch something like that.
I hope will be a very amazing game for the supporters, for the people who is watching the game. I think for Indian football is amazing to have this kind of games. We are Spanish coaches, but finally he has his idea about football. I have my idea about football. In the previous games, we know well each other because we played when he was in Bangladesh. We were lucky to win to him in the last game and qualify for the next. And also in the last season, we won both games. Hopefully, we can again to win one game because I think tomorrow is the most important game. No? We are Spanish coaches, but we are playing with amazing players, and everyone is not Spanish. And I think there are very good players around the world, and it's not about the protagonists as a coaches. No? I think football is for the players and the coaches. We are here to try to help them to give the right tools to compete in the highest level. Moya is fit and he is going to play. And it's not about only one player. I think the individualities can shine when the team is working well. I think there are very good players in the opponent team, and we cannot put the focus only in one player because I think will be a big mistake if we are putting the focus only in one player. No? Because if this player need to shine, is because the team is working well. No? We are playing against one team more than the individualities. No? If you want to win this kind of games, you need to compete against a team, not to put in the focus only in one or two players, because I think, for me, in my opinion, will be a big mistake. So I don't think so. The motivation is there, no? And finally, the players want to win trophies, want to thinking as a club, thinking in ourselves. It's very important always to win, no? And when you are in a club like this, you need to understand finishing the second position, you are fighting. You need to finish in the first position. I don't think so. Real Madrid is happy finishing in the second position. I don't think so. Football Club Barcelona. We are this kind of teams. We are a winning club. We need to win, and there are no excuses. When I sign in this club, I know how demanding is this club, and I love this kind of demanding because finally it means you are in a biggest club. We cannot be happy finishing the second position, and the motivation is there. Obviously, for tomorrow's game, as a coach, maybe you need to try to find the balance about over motivation, because it could not be good, no? Because finally, this kind of games, you are winning these games more with the head than with the heart. Now, very happy, very excited about to be able to participate in one derby, being a coach of Mogollon. It's always amazing to see these kind of games on TV, but when you are participating directly in these kind of games, for me, is as I told you before, no? In 25 years of my career, there are very important games, no? And this is one of the games you want to become a coach, no? Because finally it's a big party in Indian football. We need to enjoy these kind of games. We don't need to suffer these games, and I am very happy to be part of that. In the second situation, if we are speaking about the past, we can speak more about this, but I told you before, tomorrow is one final, and we can do better. Okay, we want to win the league before remaining in 6 games. Yeah, we want to do it, but I think it's not easy. It's not easy. Even I use that example the last season, no? But now means if you are not satisfied, or we are not satisfied with the performance of the last games, something good with it, because we are arriving here in the position depend on us. We don't need to wait for another result. We don't need to watch on TV something they need to fight. I won the double with Mumbai City against Mohun Bagan. In this moment, 80K was difficult for me because I need to sit watching the game on TV, and they need to fight to have the opportunity to beat them in the last game and to become champions. This is difficult. I am suffering as a coach. And when you have the opportunity to win the trophy and it's in your hands and you are participating in this, I am not suffering. Because finally, I will be there with my players, with the squad, with our supporters, and let's try to win this final.
Last question.
You can see who the players are going to play. But sometimes there are one thing is a good question, because sometimes you as a coach also you need to think the game is 90, sometimes 100 minutes, no? And you need to plan accordingly also, because you are not going to win the game only in the first 45 minutes. No? There are some players sometimes coming from the bench can have a big impact to win one game. I am going to try to use the best first 11. I am thinking as a coach is the best first 11 to play tomorrow. No? Knowing we have, and I am lucky as a coach, we have a very good potential also on the bench. We can use these players during the game, depending on the situation.